Look at that nest they made in there. Man, a lot of them jumped down. I didn't realize how many. Today for Mousetrap Monday, we're going to try to catch a mouse in the barn with nothing but a cardboard toilet paper roll. Now, I've seen this idea online at many different websites for several years now, including a page on journal.chrisglass.com with a very nice drawing of how this trap is supposed to work. Now, the idea is you take one of these cardboard tubes in the center of toilet paper. It does roll, so you have to flatten the bottom. Just squish it. Just like that. Now it's secure. You place some peanut butter right on the end that will draw the mouse in, and you place it on the edge of a table or someplace the mouse is crawling with a bucket down below. The mouse will go in the tube, try to get the bait, and when its weight goes forward, the tube with the mouse inside drops in the bucket. Now this mousetrap is such a simple idea, but not everything you see online is true. We have to test it out in the barn with wild mice to see if we can actually catch one. Instead of using a bucket, I have our mouse-friendly fish tank, and I built a lid with a hole in the center. We'll place our tubes on either side with the bait. The mouse will come along, hopefully go inside the tube, tip it, and drop down. I do have to find the perfect balance point, and to do that, I'm going to test it out with our pet mice. Okay, mouse, go in the tunnel. Hey, that worked perfectly. This trap might actually be a great idea. Let's test it out again with another mouse. Well, after those tests, I think this trap actually has a chance of working. Let's go set up the motion cameras in the barn and see if we can catch wild mice. Well, after reviewing the motion camera footage, I learned we need to try something else. When it's like this, the mice come from the side, push on the tube, and it falls down. So I'm going to replace this lid with a different strategy. Instead, I have boards. These are more like the edge of a table. That way I can place the tubes on the edge and they can't come from the side. Also, I'll place them up here on the natural ledge. We'll set up 6 of them to see how many mice we can catch. Let's see if we can finally get a mouse with the paper tube mousetrap. Well, when I checked the trap this morning, the bottom of the tank is full of tubes and there's mice in the coconut. So it seemed like it worked, but that's not actually the case. After reviewing the motion camera footage, we caught one after all these nights with the tube the correct way. The rest of the times, it seemed like mice were just pushing the tubes on purpose down to the tank. And I also learned that all the mice we caught, except the one in the tube that fell down, simply jumped in the tank to get the food and water. So that seems almost like a better trap where you set up a spot with food and water and maybe the mice will stay in there, then you can take it out of your house. So overall, the paper tube toilet paper roll trap seems like a simple idea and it did catch one mouse, but night after night, it failed. But at least we now know. Now what we caught are native species, they're deer mice, so I'm going to take them out in the wild and set them free. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking that button. Look at that nest they made in there. Man, a lot of them jumped down. I didn't realize how many. That one has a big botfly on its back. Gross parasite.